So last topic. So Billboard and Bob, it says on the graphic. I forgot they even helped out. I ain't know Bob was still around. No disrespect.
Damn.
No, I'm dead ass. I'm not. Yo, I'm dead ass. I really didn't know they did. I ain't know that. I hear Bob since like in a minute.
Shit.
But nah. So they dropped the top 50 greatest rappers of all time list, and they dropped the top 10 a few days ago. So from 10 to 1, they have Nicki at 10, Snoop at 9, Drake at 8, Wayne at 7, Biggie at 6, Eminem at 5, Pac at 4, Nas at 3, Kendrick at 2, and Hope at 1. All right. I'm going to keep it real respectful when I say this shit.
Go ahead, bro.
You see, I'm turning my shit off. I got it. Yeah.
I think this guy's flow is effortless, and if we're going strictly skill, I might put him at 1. Rest in peace. Biggie should not be top 10.
Oh, no, I agree.
Hold on.
Wait, no,
Hold
I
on.
actually agree
Hold
with
on.
that.
You got me fucked.
Don't. All right, I'm all right. Here.
You got me fucked up, bro.
Here's why I say this shit. He only dropped. Rest in peace. He dropped 2 projects in his whole career.
Mm-hmm.
Classic projects. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
How many? There's Kanye at 11. How many classic? As a Kanye fan, keep it a buck.
Mm-hmm.
Be completely honest with me. How many classic projects does Kanye have?
4.
4.
The one I would say 5, and
I
the 5th one people don't want to count for me, and it would be Watch the Throne.
That's not.
Right.
It's tough.
I said the first 5. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. That's my 5th. Trilogy and Dark Twisted Fantasy.
You know, I got 808s as a classic. I feel like without that we wouldn't get Take Care. But that's a different topic for a different.
Wait, what album?
Take Care.
No.
Oh, 808s.
I love that one.
Yeah, me too.
That's a
If
great.
I can't have Watch the Throne, that'll be
that's,
5th.
All right.
that's kind of valid in a way.
But yeah, Trilogy, Dark Twisted, 808s. If I can't get Watch the Throne at 5.
I mean, you can say Watch the Throne. I just never thought it was a classic. I mean, y'all know how
He
I
rapped
Watch
and
the
produced the whole thing, so.
I mean, Watch the Throne is definitely a classic, but I would say it's more of a collaborative classic, not a
I feel
I
you.
mean, you can still consider it because, like, who would you give the credit to?
both of them.
Exactly. So it's not like. So back to my point. How many classics do you think Drake has?
That's a great question,
Yeah.
actually. Classics?
Yeah,
He got at least 3.
I'll say 2.
He has a lot of projects, though. I
Yes,
think he got
2.
probably at least 3.
He has 2 in my opinion.
I might say 2 or 3.
So 2 or 3, including his run he's on right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's under Biggie. Wayne. Oh, you don't fuck with Wayne, so this shit gonna
No.
be biased.
Oh, listen.
Oh, listen,
This shit gonna be
who
biased.
fuck with
Let me
Wayne?
clear
You don't
the
fuck
air.
away?
Let me clear the air. Because on Twitter, I know because on Twitter it makes it seem I hate Wayne.
I mean, I ain't say all that. I just
So
said you
let
were
me clear the air. I used to be the biggest Wayne fan,
Okay.
the biggest. But I can admit when there's a decline.
Oh, of course.
So when there was a decline, I was like, yeah, I can't fuck with him. And there was a decline for a while. People were not trying to agree with me about this decline. They would be like, he's still the best rapper alive. And I was like,
Yeah,
all
I
right,
don't
cool,
know.
but he's not nice anymore. And he hasn't been nice for a while for me. But now, the last 2 years, and I've been saying it, he's been snapping. But to me, there was a decline, and that's why I'm gonna be honest with, like, nah, this is not it. I'm gonna be completely honest. Wayne is still nice, the most influential rapper in the game for sure. One of them, legend.
I think he is the most influential rapper.
Yeah, I ain't
But-
gonna lie. I will say that.
But yeah.
I
So
will say
how many
that.
classics do you think
Behind
Wayne has?
Mixtapes.
Mixtapes?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Albums.
I mean, I don't care what y'all, man, cause like exactly.
Wayne got
All right. You gotta
classics,
think about it. Y'all always bring up his mixtapes. He's the most influential rapper alive.
Mixtape
He's,
period, yeah.
he's at 7. Biggie's at 6. And you got Nicki Minaj. I don't know if you're too into Nicki music, so to know whether or not she has the classics. But I will say,
Her first album.
That was that Pink Friday.
Pink
for
Friday.
Sure, right?
Oh, you can say
That was
that.
her. That was a
So,
classic.
Yeah.
All right, one
That's
classic.
probably her top selling album.
Yeah, it was.
So
And then when you say top 5 of the past decade, she's in that 5. And the 3 people that you can mix and match or whatever you want to call that. Kendrick's at 2, Drake's at 8, Cole's at 15. And then she probably is the female GOAT.
Mhm.
She's at 10, Biggie's at 6.
Okay.
That's why I say
Biggie is like super influential though.
don't get it twisted. I
I
will
know
say
you.
that.
Yeah. But I feel like that's why he's always, of course, in that top at least 10.
I'm not mad at that, but when
He's not in my top 10 though. I'm just saying.
When you got-
Not specifically.
when you got Kanye at 11 and you got Biggie at 6, it's just like I can't get that to him. Don't get me wrong. He might be the best. He might be one of the best, if not the best, skilled rappers ever. I just can't put him there. I just can't put him top 10 over certain people. That's how I look at it.
I ain't gonna lie with the Kanye thing though. It's subjective because of course we know Kanye right, and of course we know he does his thing.
Yeah.
But in a lot of those years, in between that, he had a lot of help.
I mean, but
he
like
definitely had a lot of help.
we said, he got 4 classics. How many people ahead of him have 4 classics? It's kind of hard for me to say he's at 11 when there's people ahead of him that only have 1, like Snoop.
So
No,
why
Snoop.
Biggie? Why Biggie
What you mean, why Biggie?
and not Pac?
Because Pac has a more discography. He has more music.
Pac's greatest hit is like
Don't
what?
get. I
8 tracks
damn.
or
But,
less.
I mean,
Biggie's greatest hits.
don't get me wrong.
Wait.
Big-
Nigga,
Oh,
what?
God damn
Biggie's
it.
greatest hits.
If you see
How
yo,
many times do they remake Biggie's song? You don't hear Pac's songs being remade at all.
Pac is more or less known for his pen and his message. If you ask me, it's not necessarily the hits,
Yeah.
I
the
think
dance.
if we're going,
Biggie make you dance.
if we
You feel
go
what
with
I'm
pen
saying?
and
It
message,
make you
then
more
we're
rock.
what? Wale goes up now. If we're going with just pen and message, does Wale go up?
Yeah,
DMV.
actually, DMV.
Oh my god.
if you want to go there, yeah. Shout out to Wale.
I mean,
No, I'm about to just that's Fat Joe, nigga. Fuck that. That's what I want to know is why Biggie and not Pac?
I think, like I said, like
How many classics do Pac got?
Biggie ain't got Dear Mama, bro.
Okay.
Like Pac songs, he has songs that literally impacted the fucking world.
2 songs.
Does it matter? Does Biggie have one?
Listen.
but yeah, like, in terms of what,
Huh?
like
Universal, like everyone knows it.
Not necessarily that everyone knows it, but
Bruh.
like it's a song like niggas are literally crying.
Juicy.
That make niggas cry?
I mean,
That make a nigga
Just
want
'cause
to
it-
dance.
no,
Right.
but
Right. So what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that, but when I'm saying, like I said with Pac, his shit is more impactful on an emotional side.
I
You
mean,
get what
Bro,
I'm saying?
all my
'Cause
life
it's-
growing up, when I go to DR, people that don't know English are playing Biggie.
Mhm.
I never heard a Pac song being played in DR at all from anyone.
Right.
That's more impactful to me than that Pac can ever do.
granted,
That's like 50 Cent. Everyone knows in the club, no matter what part of the world. Everyone knows in the club. Everyone knows Juicy. Everyone knows Hypnotized.
Right. Everybody know I get around.
granted, I never said Pac
So
is
what?
over Biggie. I never did say that. I never did say
Nah,
that.
but I'm just saying, you're saying all these questions, and it's like, because I asking, what about Biggie? But like, I feel like Pac got less. That's my one controversy.
My thing is, I just can't give somebody.
I'm removing Pac.
I never said Pac on my top 10,
I'm removing
but
Pac.
I just can't give somebody with 2 albums and put them over Wayne, Drake, Nicki, or Kanye.
Someone that's just been around way longer.
Yeah, I mean, and plus had a good run,
Right.
to say the least. Overall, though, I'm not necessarily. I don't like Snoop being at 9.
Where you want him at?
I mean,
it's still in the 10 or
it don't matter. I just think Kanye should be in the top 10.
For sure.
And somebody gotta go.
Pop. See.
Don't trip.
Nah, it's just like I just think with Snoop, like Doggy Style Classic, one of the best rap albums of all time.
Let's not forget Chronic. Even though it's Dre album, but we know Snoop wrote like at least 90% of that shit.
Oh shit, Chronic, classic, one of the best rap albums ever. Outside of that, I don't think like Snoop, like I never I never not fucked with Snoop, but
right.
I never like in terms of like outside of those 2 projects and one's really not even his for real. I never.
Right.
Him being successful too.
Yeah,
like even after rap and everything, what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Programs with the youth football programs and everything, like.
Yeah, he's literally that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he is the most famous rapper.
Yeah, he's also universal.
Yeah,
he's also universal.
Very.
But I'm not. Would I change the order? Of course, but I'm not necessarily mad at it.
I thought the list was decent. I think who was it we talked about before? I want to say Rolling Stone, was it? It was somebody else that had a list, and it was just totally out of pocket.
It was Rolling Stone, the greatest rap album of all time. I mean, like,
right. I think I seen that.
I'm not like I'm not one of those people that will put like a better skilled rap album over a non-skilled rap album automatically. But some of them shits, I was like, yo, why is Astro Road higher than Blueprint? I don't think they even did that shit, but they was on some shit like that. They better not have done that shit. But
That's different.
Oh man,
I ain't even gonna lie that.
I mean, I just made that up, but
the fuck around.
I'm pretty sure it was something like that though.
Up there.
Trying to tell you.
I mean, so like, how do y'all feel about the list?
I'm taking Pac out, man. Damn. Easily. I saw this.
I'm not mad. Is he at least in your top 20 though?
If you give me a whole list of rappers, I'm definitely picking 20 rappers before Pac.
Oh shit!
Whoa!
I ain't ever heard that.
That's crazy.
If it's like a draft, and I can see all these rappers, I'm like, all right, and I can really think about it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be able to pick 20 rappers before I pick Pac.
That's wild.
I just never really gravitated to him. I don't know. And being from New York,
Sure you New York nigga.
Yeah, I
get it. I get it.
Yeah, nah. Also, my 8th grade teacher, he got me into hip hop. And the first track I ever listened to hip hop, because my parents are immigrants, so I was not allowed to listen to hip hop. At all. My mom called it the boom, 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 boom music.
Oh,
I was
shit.
like, what the fuck? Because of the bass.
Yeah.
So, when I got the chance to ever listen to rap, it was on the field trip. My 8th grade teacher let me listen to his iPod. And he's like, do you want to know about rap? Pick one track for me. It was Slick Rick Children's Story. That was the first track I ever heard of rap, and I was like, oh shit, this shit's dope. And it was a storyteller, so that's why I gravitated more to lyrical people.
Of course.
From then. So, oh man, I don't want to quote him on this, but he was such a Biggie fan, and he played Biggie for me. I was like, what the fuck? And he said, you got a computer? Yeah. Put me onto LimeWire.
Oh shit.
It was a
rap.
It was a rap. And
he inflated the balloon and popped that motherfucker.
So he said something that stayed in my head. He was like, he hates Pac so much. Pac died on his birthday.
Yo. Damn.
He was like, that was the best birthday of my life. I was like,
oh, what? That's not funny. Oh my god. That was
he said, I remember that birthday every time.
What Pop do that? Was he was he that into the East Coast? What West Coast beat?
Yeah.
God,
he wasn't like a hood dude or anything, but he was definitely like a.
He was on that.
East Coast, big East Coast guy.
God,
big
damn.
Yankee fan. Tim's, all of it.
God damn. So, how do you feel about the list? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was like, I ain't gonna say his name though. Yeah. Shout out to him.
How you feel about the list?
I mean, my list would be a little different for sure, but I mean, like overall, if you're talking like rap, just like an overall, I guess, assumption of it, I'm not really mad at it.
Yeah, I'm not.
People
make sense.
You feel me? Like it's not like the Kanye thing. I'm kind of with you. It's like but it's like, but it's all subjective. So
I mean, I'll also say with 3K being at 12, I don't know where Big Boy's at on this list. If he's even on this list, but I feel like they should be closer.
Like together?
No, not together. Like if you got 3K at 12, Big Boy shouldn't be at like 43.
Okay.
Like and that's how I feel about Kendrick, Drake, and Cole. Like if you,
I thought Kendrick got 2 was kind of crazy though.
yeah, I mean,
He's not soon.
my 2. Wait, it's too soon. He's not my 2 personally, but I wouldn't say it's too soon.
To put him at 2.
I'm not mad.
That's like that's put
Nas back.
Kendrick over, right. That's Wayne.
Nas been
That's
going on a great fucking run. He should
For
have been
years.
Don't get me wrong. He's not my 2.
Hit boy.
Yeah. He's not my 2 at all, like I said, but I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I'm also not
right.
mad.
Definitely not mad.
Especially with the results of the Grammy. It's like, alright. Yeah, makes sense.
So, I think we might have talked about this before.
How you feel about him?
5.
Where he at on the list?
5. I felt like that
I'm
was
gonna
too
keep it.
high
I'm
for me.
gonna keep it a
Who's
buck.
before him again?
I'm not who's like. Maybe like 6 and all that.
No, Jay.
Who's third? Who's 3
Kendrick.
and 4?
Nas and Pop.
Yo, you got him back on it, yo.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I think Drake might have recently took his spot as the highest selling rapper, and if you look at it from an overall perspective, is that included that he can rap his ass off, whether you like the content of his music or not.
He can rap.
So I'm not mad at him at being 5. Is he in my top 5? No, but that happened recently
Alright.
as well. I'm not mad at that.
I'm from Baltimore, right?
Well, if you want to get technical, motherfucker, he from New York.
I think he's from New York.
If you want to get technical, motherfucker, he from New York. He went to high school in Baltimore.
I thought he was from Baltimore.
He went to high school in Baltimore.
He was born
He's
in New York.
born in New York, so technically he's from New
You
York.
don't claim him?
He definitely Baltimore though, for sure.
Alright.
So Jada Pinkett, like, come on, bro.
So you got
He
M
half
over
and
Pac?
half.
You got M over Pac or you got Pac over M?
Personally, Pac over M, but if we're talking like, again, strictly rap skills, definitely M over Pac.
Okay.
M can rap his ass off. It's like, you gotta give him that props.
Yeah. So,
This guy.
who's y'all top 5s though? Might as well since talking about this.
I hate that.
Objectively speaking, not personal. Cause
Objectively, just off like rap skill.
no, I'm talking like the whole package, like no bias.
Whole
like,
package. Okay.
then you gotta
Jay
think-
definitely number 1 for me.
I mean, I
Like saying,
I got my 5 already, so I
God
can.
damn.
I mean, so if y'all need time to think, y'all got it.
I'm
So
half-assed prepared.
I ain't gonna hold you. I got Kendrick and Drake tied at 5.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say like my
That
top
kinda surprised
5
me a
is
little bit.
like no ranking, just like my 5.
I mean, those
But then-
those are my like my top 5. The only top 5 I got like ranked.
Gotcha.
And then I got Kanye and Wayne tied. And then I got Hove at 1. And by the way, like, y'all ain't start saying Hove wasn't a GOAT till like a few years ago. So I need people to stop acting like that
That's
was.
kind of crazy. Though.
I mean, like,
Hov really been the GOAT.
I mean, I'm not saying you can't think he's not the GOAT. Like, if you like, at least make it make sense.
Right.
Like, if you got that regional bias, you can say Wayne. People put Boosie over Hove, bro.
Boosie?
Yeah, Boosie. I mean, regional bias at the same time to like at least make it make
Bro,
sense.
I don't argue with people like that.
Like I seen it, but nah. And then I got like, yeah. Then I got Nas. I had like Nas and M at 6 and 7. If I had to put them there.
No like specific order, but definitely Jay-Z, Nas, Kanye, Cole, Kendrick. I say Kendrick.
Yeah.
Alright, say Kendrick.
No.
No.
Yeah, Kendrick.
Wait. So how was I crazy?
I ain't say you crazy.
No. You was like not crazy, but surprised that I put Kendrick in my top 5, or was it? 'cause
No,
I
you said you
in my
put him
top-
at 5, and you had on top with Drake.
No, I mean,
I thought that was a little. I wasn't expecting that.
do you not see the run Drake's on right now?
I didn't see that as you though.
Like, do you not see the run? Like, I was speaking objectively speaking, like the whole thing.
Like no bias.
Like I feel like he might be on the best run for a rapper ever, in my opinion.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt.
And he's not a slouch with rapping. Like
For me, it's always just the controversies with if he wrote this or that. That's the shit that gets me. I don't like that when it comes to rap, because rap is an art form.
Well, Ye too. Then.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the case.
But Ye, for me, Ye, he kind of gets a slight pass because he does his production. He gets that last say so on whatever the fuck on that production.
And his production.
His production is crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like,
That's
that's why
actually
for me, I kind of
crazy.
like give him that pass for my top 5.
Damn.
His production's great. He
Mm.
probably my favorite producer for real. Like of
Yeah.
the consumption.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Him and No ID.
facts.
Yeah.
Those are my top 2 producers. Pharrell too. But we're not talking about producers. Fuck.
DMV.
No, wait, talking about. You say you mean for Pharrell himself or the Neptunes? Cause like
It is a difference.
Cause I remember when they was doing the whole when Versus was at its peak during COVID, and they was talking about Kanye and Pharrell should do a Versus. I'm like, a lot of Pharrell's hottest beats are with the Neptunes. Don't get me wrong, he's still an ill producer.
Right.
But like if we're talking like,
But he had the guys with him to help him on them records. Facts.
I mean I don't know if he had help with him. I'm just saying
Well,
it's
it's
like
a group.
I'm saying they like it was credited to the Neptune. So like if they do a Versus, would he be able to use those beats?
Yeah, didn't Jadakiss use a track that he wrote for Diddy? All About the Benjamin, right?
But didn't he have a verse on
I was
Yeah,
saying
he
he had a verse.
Did he not?
Like on a remix or some shit, right?
On a remix, but I think he wrote. Wasn't he saying that shit on stage? Like this ain't even your song. This ain't even your. That was what Cameron was saying, and he's like, I wrote this shit.
that? I mean, but that was before like, cause
That
like,
shit though. So.
And then,
I mean, I just wasn't sure.
Does he do the same thing?
Yeah, but I just wasn't sure if they could use stuff that like they. I thought it had to be there. Yeah, I didn't know that. I
Like
didn't know
him
that.
as an
Individual.
individual.
Yeah, that's why I was like.
That's a good point. Oh.
That really is a good point though.
Top 5 rapper, man. Hove.
Biggie.
Biggie.
We already know.
You already know who's not on the list. Kanye, Cole. That last one. Overall, yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a Wayne maybe. If not Wayne, it might be Drake, and Kendrick there too. But yeah, man.
God damn,
Yeah.
this nigga really hate pop.
Crazy.
None of y'all niggas put him at 5.
I mean, I'm not, but like,
Yeah, if I was crazy, I
I'm
ain't
not
gonna say
bad. Like, it's just like you just added like him in the top 5 is crazy. Like I'm not mad at him being
Over
5.
Biggie,
Listen, I told you
over
I was
Snoop, over Drake, over Nicki, over Ye. Yeah, come on, fam. I'm done.
Like I said, yo, Pac got the impactful joints though. Like you just can't deny that,
Cool.
I mean, so does Wale. So Wale run goes up then. DMV, remember?
bro. Yo, that's a fact. That's a big fact. Wale like my top 15, probably top 20. I don't know about top 10 though. That's
I
crazy.
ain't gonna lie, that's
Top
my
10 is
favorite
crazy.
rappers. He just might be in that 20. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yo, wow, people really like be sleeping on Wale. Like I don't understand. Even like the whole Wale hate. Since we kind of on the Wale topic, that happened like a while back. Never understood it. Like
All right.
I don't like his. Can y'all help
Don't
me?
get me
Like,
wrong.
I've never
Don't get me
got it.
wrong.
Like,
Okay, so
why don't niggas like Wale?
I'm biased. I'm a little biased. Only because I'm a big Cudi fan.
Oh shit.
Right.
Okay.
But listen, I'm explaining. Wale was that bull. But then he was showing some arrogance. And it was like sloppy to me.
Arrogance.
Yeah.
What man? He's
Bro,
a humble guy.
Bro, I had Twitter for a while, so I seen him while out on like people and like how he started like the whole beef with Meek Mills and all that. Beef with Cudi, because he called him an ABC rapper, and why people gravitate more to Cudi than him. Like, bro, that's jealousy. Like, he couldn't handle that well, and that's when I'm like, that's when I started I started like pushing him away. I was like, I don't really like that. And then when he's talking with MMG, it's just like, damn, bro, they're not really like your niche.
Yeah,
Right.
I always said that.
That kinda,
I feel like he's better.
And I feel like
it was a question mark there for me
right.
too.
So it's like, to me, I feel like Ross needed a nigga that could gravitate to women, and that was Wale. I think MMG profited more, and not like just like by money wise, but like out of Wale than Wale out of MMG. And mind you, Wale was also had to deal with Rock Nation, I think.
Yeah, he was like a management.
It was like management or some shit.
Yeah, but like he wanted good music. He said it before in interviews. He wanted Rock Nation, and they didn't want him.
Right.
So he went with the only people that wanted him was MMG. I don't blame him. It's a career.
Right.
So you got to get your money. I just feel like he could have done more when he was in MMG. Took advantage of the resources he had there. Right. The connections he could have got. But like, I feel like Ross was just like, nigga, I need you on this track. Nigga, I need you on this track.
Yeah, it'd be like bag of money or these whole like nigga. It's not. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the verses, but that's not you, bro.
Yeah.
But I will say, comparing discographies, if we're comparing like to the Kendrick, Drake, and Cole, like his body of work is up there with them. Yeah. To be honest, so it's just like I see why you don't understand the Wale, but like he said, it's his personality.
Yeah. Personality.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
So this concludes.